Aloha from Waikiki. This is vlog number 5. And so for vlog number 5, I'm downtown. I'm on Kalakaua. And what you need to know is there's some really expensive stores down here. You know, for clothes, for purses, for shoes, for jewelry, pretty much whatever you want. So 2 things you need to know. 1, a little bit windy today. And 2, you're going to hear cars going by and people are going to walk behind you. But this is a super important lesson, and it's called intimidation. And so the other night, I'm down here with a friend, and we're walking the strip, and she goes, you know, Scott, I really want to go into fill in the blank store, but I'm really intimidated because it's a super expensive place, and I'm going to fill out a place. Now, I'm going to let you know, I've got like 2 modes out here on Oahu. I got the Aloha shirt, right? Got the Marin Spooner Aloha shirt, and then I've got just like a regular t-shirt. And so I am in some shorts that I'd spilled some ice cream on. I have just a $12 t-shirt on and some $8 flip-flops. So in like no means do I look like $1 million. No means would anybody ever guess like I could afford the stuff that's in these stores. And so this whole time that we're going into these stores, we went into 10. We went into 10 stores, okay? All up and down Kalakaua, all up and down. Different brands, different shoes, jewelry, clothing. And it took until about the 10th store for my friend to be entirely comfortable with walking into one of these places. Now, there is a lesson in this vlog for you. And you know, I'm a huge proponent of shooting video and having content online. And you know, a segment, small, large, huge, of the population who buy from you are scared out of their mind to meet with you, to talk to you, because they don't want to look dumb, they don't want to look needy, they don't want to be like, hey, will this person spend time with me? So I've got some things for you. So first off, you need to have some video of you talking about whatever product or service you have to offer, right? I'm not an attorney, so there's probably some compliance things you might have to do. And the reason I say that is, like, when somebody recognizes you and says, like, I hear the voice or I see what you look like, it's almost instant rapport. They're like, I'm kind of comfortable with you already. And if you're the first person that they talk to or see or hear, then you have that first point of contact that nobody else has. Like, you have the opportunity to tell the story, like the frequently asked questions, the common mistakes made when buying said product or service. And so for you, you know, you may have to shell out a couple of bucks, and it's not going to be very expensive. There's websites like Fiverr, there's Craigslist, there's Upwork, there's all sorts of places for you to rent somebody for a couple of hours to have them do the work for you. So let's just say, like, hey, Scott, I don't know how to edit video. I'm like, come on, in like 2019 and moving forward, it's one of the skills that you have to have. Well, Scott, I don't know how to build a website. Okay, you could probably pay somebody $200 or $300 and they're going to build you a WordPress website. You pay $2 or $3 a month for it to be hosted. You pay $10 a year for the URL, right? And then like you can spend some money on AdWords or Facebook. But like, we're talking all in maybe 500, maybe $1,000. And you're like, Scott, that's a lot of money. But like think of it this way: it's like flypaper. It's client flypaper. So these brands out here, these well-known brands that sell shoes and purses and whatnot, they've already got flypaper, and like that's something that you really need because it's going to help you close some deals, right? So like 10 frequently asked questions. Like every time that a client comes in and asks you a question, you should literally write that thing down. And every time that a client gives you a misconception, you should probably write that down. And if it's legal, or you get the person's permission, you should record a couple of your sales presentations and get the common questions out of the way that you consistently hear over and over and over again. It'll really help you out. Like first off, I'm not an attorney. I don't play one on YouTube or any other channel or place where you can do recordings. So depending upon the state, the country, the county, wherever you're at, you might have to check with a couple of the legality things that you have going on, okay? So like you were like you're out of excuses for coming up with content. You like 10 frequently asked questions, 10 common mistakes made. You got 20 videos right there. You can have it transcribed on rev.com, and like boom, all of a sudden now you have a download. You can gather an email address, and like you could pay somebody $500 to $1,000 to do all this for you. But I'm like, for real, like you have to take some time to think this through and make it really easy for your buyer to not be intimidated. There's a reason why I have so much content online, especially in the form of video. It's a loud bus. Especially in the form of video, is because 1, it's instant recognition. People get to see what I look like. They get to see my mannerisms. 2, they get to hear my voice. And 3, not everybody's doing it. There's guys out there who have plenty of videos, right? There are. right? There's not very many people that have over 2,000 videos on a YouTube channel for salespeople. It's just, it doesn't happen. There's like one, maybe two other people that I could think of. That's it, right? It puts me in a category that nobody else really has. There's a couple of people, but not everybody. So your job is to figure out how to unintimidate your buyer. Because like I'm telling you, there's people who really want to go in and buy a purse. They really want to go in and buy shoes. They really want to go and buy jewelry. They really want to go in and buy some shirt, but they're scared out of their mind of the outcome and how they're going to be treated, right? And this is like a super important lesson. I'm going into all these stores, you know, maybe wearing $50 worth of clothing and a $300 Samsung watch. And I'm able to get the people to help me. I'd ask them questions. They were perfectly normal with me, which as they should be, except for one store. One store I go in there and they would not even look at me. They wouldn't give me the time of day. And I looked at one of the price tags and I go, I could buy that, no problem, right? But they looked at me and they made a decision. So like you, part of the unintimidation is to not assume that somebody can afford something. Because like I have been in so many houses with people who on paper look like millionaires and they don't have two nickels to rub together. And conversely, I've been in homes that are held together by duct tape and baling wire, and they go in the back room and grab $30,000 to buy a product that I had to sell, okay? So there you go. Your job is to figure out a way to I'm waiting for that bus to go by. Your job is to figure out a way to unintimidate your buyer and help them through the process. Like really, you are out of excuses. So here's the thing, you got one thing to do from here. Just one thing, find the subscribe button and click on it. Every time I send out a video or a vlog, you'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Aloha.